What's up, everybody? We're here to talk about today's General Hospital episode. I want to get y'all's opinion on this. Does it seem like yesterday's episode and today's episode, does it seem like these episodes have been kind of dark lately? I mean, these episodes have like a dark feel, in my opinion. And I was watching somebody else's review, and I seen like people on Twitter talking about it, and I agreed. These episodes, these last two episodes, have been seeming kind of very dark lately. Anyway, let's get into today's episode. Let's talk about well, it wasn't really much nothing bad about today's episode, but anyway, let's get into what I was gonna do. Like, let's do the bad stuff first and the good stuff later on. Only thing I really want to gripe and complain about is, so are they like sending Johnny to jail? Is Johnny gonna get sent to jail? Because he was saying something like, telling Star I'm getting shipped off to Pittenville today, and I haven't heard anything about Brandon Barash leaving the show. So apparently they're gonna show a lot of Johnny scenes with him in Pittenville. Apparently. And Christina was telling Molly today something like, I'll talk more about Molly in a minute, but Christina was telling Molly something today that she's gonna, and I'm just predicting this, that she's gonna do her trying to do her community service at Pittenville, and that just lets me know they're probably gonna try to pair her and Christine and Johnny together. Because I think a while back, Christina, when it was played by Lexi Ainsworth, did kind of have like a crush on Johnny or something like that. But But yeah, I'm interested in seeing where they're gonna go with this in a way. They're making me tolerate Christina a little bit more now. I don't know, maybe it was the Trey character. I mean, I had nothing against the Trey character, but they're kind of making me tolerate her now more than I have. Anyway, and I heard that whole thing about that character being recast. I heard that was just a big rumor. That's just what I've heard. It was just a big rumor. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys think about Christina and Johnny pairing. I have a feeling they're probably gonna go there. Because Johnny's probably gonna keep her safe while the inmates are probably gonna be trying to hit on her or whatnot, and she's probably gonna like help clean up Pittenville and whatnot, and the inmates are probably gonna try to hit on her, and Johnny's gonna try to beat her, take up for her. I can see that happening. Anyway, it seems like every time one of Sonny's kids go to jail, they always have a savior. Because you know, when Michael went to jail, Jason was there to save him and whatnot, but he still got fondled with Carter still fondled with him and whatnot. Anyway, now let's talk about Frisco, Felicia, and Mac. I'm all for this triangle. This triangle is really heating up. Frisco, I know according to Ron Carlivati, they only have him for like a couple of episodes, and he's not supposed to be around long, but they only have him for like a couple of episodes. Kind of how it was with Faison. They didn't have the actor that had Faison to play Faison long, so they had to like space everything out. And that's what I'm hearing about with Frisco. They're gonna like space everything out with him. So but yeah, I'm digging the triangle between Mac, Frisco, and Felicia. Frisco was telling Felicia today that he's basically there to um he's there for her, and he's there to fight for her. He wants her back basically. He basically wants to pick up where they left off. And then it was funny. And something else I don't know. How the hell did Mac just come out of nowhere when that Lulu was in the haunted star? How did Mac just come out of nowhere? Mac just came out of nowhere for some reason. And they were sitting there talk about Johnny and whatnot, Johnny going to jail and whatnot, and how she needs another partner. And meanwhile, Johnny Star goes to see Johnny before she go. He gets shipped off to Pittenville. And Johnny gives Star his well, basically gave Star his part for the I almost called it the floating rib, the haunted star. So apparently Star and Lulu are gonna. I can see that. I'm hoping Kristen Olsen can stay on as Star. I haven't really heard much about that One Life to Live stuff. I'm hoping she can stay on as Star. But I would like to see that partnership between her and Lulu. And if people are saying this, Star is barely out of her teens and she's already owner of a nightclub. It's kind of funny in a way if you sit there and think about it. Anyway, I can really dig I can see Star and Lulu like being partners together. I can like see them clashing with each other. And it was funny when Star ran into Laura today, and Laura went and seen Lulu today. I live for those things. Laura and Lulu, they were basically Laura and Lulu were talking about she asked about Lucky, and Laura said something like she only hears from Lucky like once every month. And she was basically and she basically said he's from last time she checked, he's still in Ireland. And please don't tell me Lucky's still in Ireland, sitting over there by them rocks crying. I don't. I just thought about that. Is Lucky still? What she said is Lucky still over in Ireland by them rocks crying over Siobhan and talking to dead Jake. Anyway, I guess I really want I want Jonathan Jackson to come back as Lucky. I really do. I really want him to come back as Lucky. Um, um, or I know they probably can't get Greg. They're not gonna be able to get Greg Vaughn back. He's on days, and Jacob Young's on B&B, so I know they're not gonna get him back. And I know they say it's really got to do had a lot to do with Jonathan Jackson's schedule. So I'm really hoping he can come back as Lucky. Anyway, and when Star ran into Laura today, she said, "So you're Laura." Said something like, "So you're Laura." Said you like a legend. She was basically let you know Laura. I mean, Star is a Luke and Laura stan. She basically said, "Luke, you're Laura from Luke and Laura. You guys are like legends or whatnot." And people on Twitter were complaining. They were saying, "Why is Star in a scene with Laura?" They were like, a lot of people had something against that. I personally didn't have anything against it, but some people were mad about that, saying, "Why is Star in the scene with Laura?" But anyway, because I loved those scenes today. Between Laura and not Anna. I'm talking about Anna. I'm talking about Luke and Anna at the very end. But anyway, now let's talk about and it's me when they had them scenes between Sean and TJ. Them was some short ass scenes. I hope I'm not the only one that noticed that, but those were some short ass scenes between Sean and TJ. TJ was basically telling Sean that how he's worried about how Molly keeps constantly talking about Rafe and how she keeps um want to believe him and whatnot. Want to believe he didn't. I mean, I know it really does look like it kind of does look like he killed. I mean, it looks like he killed his mother, but like I said, it's circumstantial evidence. You're guilty till proven innocent and whatnot. So, but I kind of like I said, TJ does. He really loves to get not love. I'm not gonna say love. They're teenagers for crying out loud. But hey, like I said, some teenage couples are like very legit. There are some teenage couples that have lasted for a long time. Anyway, but he really cares about the girl. He just don't want to see her get hurt. I can understand where his jealous is coming from. He don't want to see her get hurt and whatnot. So I can understand that. And TJ said something about and they have a APV out for Rafe, and if anybody's seen him, turn him in. And he was all panicking, calling, checking on Molly, making sure she was alright. I mean, I understand him being the boyfriend and whatnot. I mean, if you guys have been in like couples and what, been in like relationships and whatnot, yeah, I understand where he's coming from. Like I said, if you guys have been in relationships, um, you seriously care about a person and whatnot, you want them to stay safe. Um you don't want to see him get hurt and whatnot. But anyway, Molly, a lot of people were kind of pissed off about this. People were pissed off to the fact that Molly wouldn't let TJ got relegated to the porch and sitting on the porch, and Molly wouldn't let him in because Christina was trying to sleep. But she snuck Rafe into her room. People were like kind of pissed off about that, and like when Christina and Molly were having that conversation and whatnot, and um, Molly fixed him a sandwich and whatnot, and people was like, people on Twitter was like, well, she never fixed TJ a sandwich. I'm like, yeah, you kind of got a point, but hey, the guy's hungry. She gave you, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, that sandwich was looking kind of good too. Kind of made me want one. I want that sandwich was looking pretty good too. But anyway, and I like the fact that Rafe was basically saying this. He didn't want to stay there. He had to leave, and how because Molly was basically sitting there lying to Christina, and somebody need to teach Molly how to lie. That's all I'm saying. Somebody need to teach her how to lie, and because those were not good lies she was telling Christina, and he was basically saying how he didn't want to he doesn't want her lying to the people that she cares about, and she was like, you let me care about the people I care about. You let me take care of the people I care about. And I can't wait for Alexis to find out Molly snuck this. Because Rafe was basically saying this. He technically is a fugitive. Since he escaped from a cell, he technically is a fugitive. And people were like, somebody on Twitter messaged me saying, what do you think is going to happen when TJ finds out Molly has been hiding this guy in her room? I said, damn, when TJ finds out. When Alexis Cassidy and Davis find out, that's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for when Alexis find out. Because and something else I want to say about TJ before I wrap this thing up. You need to quit calling that boy her little boyfriend. I'm just gonna tell you that you need to quit calling that guy her boyfriend. I mean, I understand, most teenage guys are very insecure in relationships and whatnot. Because I know I was too. When I was in high school and whatnot, and I was talking to a girl, going out with a girl, I was very, and I kind of am like this today. Was very insecure about it and whatnot. I mean, I've gotten over my insecurities in a way, but I say TJ should just get over his insecurities and whatnot. I mean, just trust your girl and whatnot. Relationships are supposed to be about trust. Just trust your girl and whatnot. But anyway, now let's talk about McBain, Dante, and I'm actually liking that new cop, that new day player cop they got. By the time I've seen some more sisters on General Hospital, I'm liking that new cop, that new day player cop. McBain was basically not McBain. Dante was basically grilling McBain about how the footage showed that he was the one behind his. Well, we know it was Caleb, but they think it was McBain. And I'm gonna say this: are these people stupid? Can they not realize Caleb's hair is a whole lot longer than that? Seriously, I mean, it seems like they can't. They don't. Can they realize his hair is like a whole lot, heck of a lot longer? Anyway, moving on. Dante is basically sitting there saying, "Yeah, it looks like you the one did it. According to this surveillance camera, you were the one that helped Rafe Covert escape. You were the one that took him out of his cell." And he was basically McBain was basically like, how can I have done this? I never went back down to the cell. And then he showed him the tape and whatnot. And at the very end, Anna arrested him. I'm interested in seeing how they're gonna get McBain out of this, especially with this whole One Life to Live Prospect Park stuff. Have to send that character back to that show. I'm interested in seeing how he's gonna get out of this. Because tomorrow he's gonna be talking to Sam, saying something like it's him on tape and whatnot. And I'm just interested in seeing how they're gonna do this, how they're gonna get him out of this. Anyway, now let's talk about Luke and Anna. Anna basically told Luke she don't want him no more. Flat out told him she don't want him no more. She basically wants a relationship with Duke. In all terms, she told him she wants a relationship with Duke. And like I said, I'm all for that. I'm all for Anna having a relationship with Duke. She just flat out told him she wants a relationship with Duke. She wanted to get what she had with Duke back, and she wanted to try to get what she had with Duke back, and she was sorry, but basically in all words, she was saying, "I don't want you anymore." So Luke was all heartbroken and whatnot, all heartbroken. He picked up Anna's gloves and put him on his hand, and in the shadows, Laura came back to the pier. What's up with everybody hanging out in that damn pier? That's something I want to understand. What's up with people hanging out in that damn pier? So Laura was at the pier. She saw Luke walk away, and she's called somebody. We all know who she called. She called fucking Scotty. And there's a rumor that her and Scotty were married or something like that. But I know Scotty's supposed to be here like next week. And anyway, but yeah, I'm just ready for Luke to find out Laura's back in town and whatnot. I'm just ready for that to happen. That's what I'm ready for to happen. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about today's episode. Leave me a comment below. Like, subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Like I said, if you disliked the video, leave me a comment below and tell me why you disliked it, what you didn't agree with me on, and I won't get mad. I love hearing you guys' opinions. We all have different of opinions and stuff. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is Dominic checking out. Peace, God bless, and I'm out.